Welcome to Go with Gustav. My name's Chris.
And I'm Rachel.
This is Sprocket.
And this is Tassie. Come and join us on our adventures.
But don't forget to like
and subscribe
and hit the notification bell. Welcome to the M25.
Slow traffic on M25. Traffic jam ahead between Ightham Portsmouth Road and Ightham Portsmouth Road. 18 minutes delay. Go straight on.
No, we haven't got a flat tyre, it's just an awful road surface. M25. We've come the wrong way, we should have come that way. That one's been there panned up, looks like it's just this. I think it's fairly new. This is right. We've arrived here at the beautiful Newsole Cottage CL, which is about 4 miles from Dover. It's in the middle of the lovely countryside. Some slight road noise in the background, but nothing that's going to disturb us. It is very hot at the moment. We're touching about 27-28 degrees and it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's an off-grid site. So the only facilities we have is the tap, which we've just filled up when we arrived. Of course, because it's so hot at the moment, the ground is very dry, no problems getting on. And just done a very quick, let's get the chairs out. Rachel's got the kettle on at the moment. I can see there's bins and other bits and pieces over in the distance. We're going to have a look at those. Bins and what looks like recycling there, and the Elson emptying point, and a hose for washing out. It's late August and we're just about to cross over to do our Loire trip, and as it's so close to Dover, and it is only £8 to stay here, which is the same as staying at the Air at Canterbury. I think this is a lot nicer, and there's hardly anyone here. There's one caravan, but that looks like it's been here for some time. Maybe doing a 2-week stop. We'll see, maybe there'll be other vans arrive tonight, but it's so convenient. We didn't follow the instructions and we came down the lane the wrong way, which is doable, although we did have to spend 5 minutes getting past 2 cars in a passing place, and one of them didn't want to back up. I mean, they're very nice people, but they were determined to get through, so it was a very tight squeeze. I mean, literally we were within centimetres of touching his back wheel, but we did it. So as you go out, we should have come in from the right, but we came in from the left, so it is doable, but possibly not recommended. That said, there is a camping club. If you're in the caravan and camping club, which we are as well, there's a CS just up the road, and you would have to do that but further drive anyway. Yeah, so we came down that way and in, which, as I say, is very, very pretty. Some beautiful houses up there, but not perhaps recommended. And tomorrow we'll be going out of this way, which is towards Dover anyway. So we set off early this morning, about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. We broke our journey by going to a National Trust place. The name escapes me at the moment, something Mote. I'll put that on the screen. Where we stopped for the cafe. Oh, car's going quite fast. We stopped, used the cafe for lunch. Could sit outside with the dogs on their decking area, which was very nice. And then we had a quick walk around the lake. I went inside a tiny bit, as you might see, but we didn't really want to spend time going around the whole house, but it does look beautiful and looks like somewhere we could spend longer. But literally it was just to break up our journey. So from here, tomorrow morning we're going to be up about 7:30, leaving here at 7:30 to catch, I think it's a 9:30 ferry, but we're meant to be there at 8:30. But it's literally a few minutes down the road. We do need to get some diesel on the way. We've got half a tank, so it's not the end of the world if we don't, but I think the cheaper diesel on this side, we'll see. Sprocket's happy, she's just helped herself to a stick. You can see I parked this way around just to give us some shade because it is so hot at the moment. But apart from the road noise and the dog barking, that's very nice. I've just put the drone up, and actually when the drone's up in the air you can just make out Dover Port in the distance. I believe it's about 4 miles away. Okay, so we're just leaving Newsole Cottage CL. We've had a nice stay here. 2 other vans arrived last night and went very early, and we're off now. We've got plenty of time, so we're going to pop to Tesco's Extra and get the few things we've forgotten and fill up with fuel. We're going to film the way out, which is the way we should have come in. So we've just arrived at Tesco Extra. It's literally about 5 minutes from the campsite, and it is on the way to the port, so it's a really good find. The diesel is as cheap as it is at home, so that's also good. We've forgotten just a few things. Sweetex, I take Sweetex rather than sugar. So I've been having sugar and that's not good for me. Sprocket, we're trying to use a Halty to stop her pulling, and we got that last week. She used it and it worked, but we've forgotten it, so we're just seeing if they've got one in here. It's not the end of the world. And just some hay fever tablets, just small things that should have been in the van. and we'd taken them out for some reason. So after this, onto the ferry, and we're well ahead of time. I think when other people start to get up and go, it panics you a little bit, even though they might be on the, or they probably were on an earlier ferry. Our ferry's at 9:30. We've got to be there at 8:30, and at the moment it is, I don't know what time it is, 7 o'clock. This Tesco Extra opens, I think, at 6 o'clock till midnight, so it's basically open all the time really, that you might want to be here. Yeah, onto the ferry then. So there, is it?
That's the next one.
What?
That's the next one.
Oh, no, there's some there.
Oh. Sorry, couldn't see you there. That's the French customs.
Was that French?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, you don't stop there.
What? There's no one in there. Oh? Where am I going now then?
Check in.
Which one?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know where I'm going, Rich.
You'll hit the
Actually, it's only just to get past this bit.
Is it in the sunlight? Slow down.
We're maybe doing 20.
Yeah, he was going 24.
Irish Ferry.
The side.
Morning. And we've got 2 dogs as well. Yeah.
Which one do you want scanning?
Oh, just anyone. Thank you very much. 108. They must be trained to do everything.
Yeah.
He's done the,
Well, I suppose
the tickets and the passports. So 108. Didn't think I was going for a couple of hours.
What, where do you want the passports to? Say where to stop. Right.
Remain calm and follow the instructions given by the crew.
So just a quick review of our experience of Irish Ferries. It was a little bit unusual because from the driving on point of view, once we got on there we had to turn around at the top, and so when we got back down to the motorhome afterwards we thought we would just drive straight off. You have to turn around again to come out. You drive towards an open door where you can see the sea, they direct you around. Brad just said turn left. And then you go up a very narrow exit, and it is narrow, a few inches either side, but we did it. As you'll see, the motorhome in front looked like it might be grounding out, so he took his time. That's very close to the ground. This is where they'll be saying, oh, you'll have to air suspension. The Adamo seems to have quite good clearance anyway, so we didn't have any problems. We didn't hear any scraping on that. So from that point of view, on and off was okay. It's different, interesting. Passports, Rachel?
When we got there, the passports were so easy, and they just took the dog passports, which saved having to get out like we did at the tunnel. And
Yeah.
they
There
just handed
wasn't
us the scanner.
Yeah, we didn't have a separate passport
No.
control.
No,
So
they handed us a scanner, and we scanned the dogs, and that was it.
yeah, should have filmed that, I suppose.
Pardon?
I should have filmed that, I suppose, but it's difficult to film everything. So yeah, the pet passports were just handed in at the same place as normal passports, and they told us which lane to go in, 108 for us. And as soon as we got there, I thought we were so early that I didn't have time to have a shave while we were waiting, and I just turned the engine off, and they asked us to move straight on, and we caught the ferry, which was an hour and a half earlier. So I still haven't had a shave yet. We're just making a run for it. We've got about 4 hours and 10-minute drive, which will break up around about Paris as we go around Paris.
The dogs were fine on the journey.
There was no mess from the dogs. We didn't know what to expect when we got back, because they've never done that. It was a very quiet, it was a very gentle cross. It was smooth and gentle. So they would have been all right. I didn't hear a lot of car alarms going off, because that was my worry.
The ferry didn't have as many facilities as the bigger ferries.
Yeah, it was a small ferry, but it was fine. Considering that's £100 cheaper than going on the tunnel. And we always said when we went with the caravan and the kids that going on the ferry, we knew we were on holiday when we did the ferry crossing.
Yeah.
Because that was the exciting bit for the kids, wasn't it? It gave us a chance to have a breakfast and a drink to relax. And that was it. It was just waiting to get off, because we were literally the last. I think there was 2 cars on behind us, and so we weren't last off, but we had to wait a little bit of time to get off. But yeah, we're well ahead of schedule, so that's good. We're staying at a camping car park tonight, which I've already booked and paid for, so there's no hurry. We are taking a toll road, which we haven't got to yet, just to save time on the way down, because it's a 4-hour drive. It's one of the bigger drives that we're doing in the holiday. Once we're down there, it will just be short drives. Some of them as short as half an hour, just going from one place to the next. So there's it. Hopefully you will find that useful if you've not driven on the Irish ferries before, or if you've not done the ferries at all with a motorhome or a caravan. Hopefully you'll find that useful. So don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification button if you can find it.